Hello, you beautiful nerds, and welcome back to your Daily Delve. For today, it is Tuesday, January 14th, and this video is really late because maintenance was late, and then it was extended, and then it came up a little bit earlier, and then Plunderstorm isn't even available, and I don't even know. But anyways, let's get into it real quick. We'll get over all of the story scenarios that you can find in KAHET, true for both NA and EU, although EU folks, you're probably sleeping by now. Let's look at Isle of DORN. Isle of DORN today, Kriegval's Rest is going to be Dagran's day out. That was actually just up yesterday as well. It's a great delve to do. You get to hang out with Dagran, so get that one done if you haven't yet. It's also a good Kriegval's Rest to do on an 11. Fungal Folly is the Bountiful today, and that one is going to be Spreading Decay, unfortunately, which is not a great one to do on an 11. The only real tip I have for that is to lower your ground clutter in your graphics settings. That's really the only way to make that one a little bit better. Earthcrawl Mines today is Kidnapped Earthen. It's the very first delve you can do with the game. Not a bad one to do, but you've done it, so it's there. Dread Pit today is going to be Kobold Kidnapping. The big tip on that one is the kobolds that you want to rescue, the cocoons that you want to break open, are the ones that are on fire. The other ones you can safely ignore. Waterworks today is the Bountiful of Ringing Deeps. That one is going to be Captured Engineers. That's a great delve to do too. Pretty straightforward. It's not the worst, definitely not the best of the Waterworks, but if you haven't done Captured Engineers yet, because it feels like it's up rarely, do it now, get it done. HALLOWFALL, Mycomancer Cavern is the Bountiful for today. It's going to be Great Scavenger Hunt. That is the one where you want to go and collect all of these different stuff from the chef guy. I would recommend going with a couple of friends, probably one of the only delves I recommend doing that, just so you can divide and conquer the objectives. It's a lot of stuff to click on. Skittering Breach today is a good one, and a rare one. It's Renilash Beckons. So if you still need Renilash Beckons, get that one done today. It's right there, waiting for you. Sinkhole today is going to be Raen's Gambit, another rare one. As long as you have water breathing, any of the delves there are pretty darn good. But Raen's Gambit is a good one. That one's available right now. Nightfall Sanctum is Kyron's Assault. Again, another little bit of a rare one, so get that one done. It has been up a few times this week already, so you might have already have done it. In KAHET, our last zone, Spiral Weave today is Tortured Hostages. Not much to say about that one. Pretty straightforward delve. We have Takrathon Abyss is the Bountiful in KAHET today, our last Bountiful. And that one is going to be Niffen Napping, which any of the Takrathon ones are also great to do as long as you have water breathing. That was actually where I got my first 11 completed with no deaths, was in there. So definitely recommend checking that out. As long as you can survive the Tricksters and get out of the Conals, you'll be just fine. And finally, we have Underkeep, which is Weaver Rescue yet again. So if you haven't done Weaver Rescue yet, get that one done. Underkeep, of course, has 4 story scenarios, so it's a little bit harder to get those scenarios that you really want. And we are running out of time, friends. Season 2 is probably going to begin, my guess is February 25th. And with that, it's going to add new stories to the rotation. The achievements aren't going to go away, but getting them is going to be a little bit harder because there's just going to be more stories that are rotating. And that's it. That's your delves for today, January 14th. We're 2 weeks into the new year, and it's looking rough. But luckily, we have Delvin and World of Warcraft. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, and sorry for the late one. Never go, never surrender. Okay, bye.